I think that today is the day. Look how low I have gone.
Today, that would be just like you. Perverse and inconvenience. The worst possible moment for my ministry, naturally.
There is not much of a choice involved. From what I hear, your body gets big and takes over. If you cannot accommodate it, sweetheart, you just get out of its way. It has a mind of its own, and nothing is going to stop it. I feel like a hostage to myself or to this baby.
Exert some self-control. Think of it as a spiritual exercise. Custody of the senses. Bodily as well as ethical consonance.
Self-control? I have none left. I am only a host to this parasite. Where is myself anyway? Where did I leave that tired old thing?
Think of me!
Rex, when the volcano is ready, there is no priest in the world that can pray it out.
What will my fellow ministers think?
They will all get together and say, Brother Frexbar, did you allow your wife to deliver your first child when you had a community problem to solve? How inconsiderate of you. It shows a lack of authority. You are fired from this position.
It's just terrible timing.
I do think you bear half the blame for the timing. I mean, really, after all, Frex.
That is how the thinking goes. But I wonder.
You wonder? You mean that you wonder if you are the father? Or do you question the fatherlessness of men in general? Now, how did that proverb go? The one that I had heard Nanny sing-song from inside the nursery. Oh yes. Born in the morning, woe without warning. Afternoon, child, woeful and wild. Born in the evening, woe ends in grieving. Night, baby, morning, same as the morning. Woe is the nature, end of life, yet we go on having babies. Breakfast.
It is a time of crisis for our society.
Every day is a great crisis for our society.
We stand at a crossroad. Idolatry looms. Traditional values in jeopardy. Truth under siege. Virtue abandoned. You are not angry that I am leaving today.
Angry?
History crawls along on the peg legs of small individual lives. And at the same time, internal forces converge. You can't attend to both arenas at once.
Our child may not have a small life.
Now is not the time to argue. Do you want to distract me from my holy work today? We are facing the presence of real evil in rush margins. I could not live with myself if I ignored it.
Threats come and they will come again. Your son will only be born once, and if this watery upheaval inside is any indications, I think that is today.
There will be other children. It's the devil. The devil is coming.
Do not say a thing like that on the day that our child is expected.
I mean the temptations and rush margins. And you know what I mean, Milena.
Words are words, and what is said is said. I do not require all of your attention, Frex, but I do need some of it.
Well, likewise. How can I convince my flock to turn away from the razzle-dazzle spectacle of idolatry? I will probably come back tonight, having lost to a smarter attraction. You might achieve a child today, and I may be looking forward to failure. Be well, my love.
Yes. Be holy, and I will be thinking of you, my backbones and my breastplate. Also, please try not to get yourself killed.
The will of the unnamed God.
Mine will too!
Apply your will to that which deserves it.
Goodbye!
I write in haste, Brother Fexpaw, to catch my impressions before they fade away. The clock of the Time Dragon is a square stagecoach, and stands as high as a giraffe. It is nothing more than a tottering, free-standing theater. Two sides of the stagecoach have windows with cloths that are covering the alcoves. On the flat top is a clockwork dragon, an invention of green-painted leather skin, silver-colored claws, ruby jeweled eyes. Its skin is made up of hundreds of overlapping discs of copper, bronze, and iron. Beneath the fixable folds of its scales is an armature controlled by clockwork. The Time Dragon circles on its pedestal and flexes its wings. They make a sound of a bellow. The entertainment begins with the sounds of thrumming strings that have rattling bones. The shades open and we see a bed and puppet of husband and wife. The husband appears to be asleep, and we hear a female snoring. The husband gets out of bed, and the curtain closes. At this point, the dragon turns on the pedestal and points a talon at a man in the audience. He is well known to the community as a well digger known as Grind. The crowd turns to look at him. The dragon then turns on its pedestal and extends its other talon to a well-known widower named Lita and to her daughter. The audience mumbles with anticipation as to what is going to happen. The dragon's wings drops down to the window, and the shades open, revealing the puppet husband wandering out into the night. The puppet's widow and her daughter are walking towards him. The audience mumbles more as the widower and the daughter walks over towards the husband and cuddles up on each side of him. The husband puts his arms around both the widower and her daughter, and they both kiss him fully on the lips. The audience becomes agitated and turn toward Grine with hostile intentions. The daughter had already left the area, leaving the widower behind, trying to look innocent. At least Grine was not killed. Yet, who can say how our souls have been stamped by witnessing such cruel drama? All souls are hostage to their human development, but all souls must decay and suffer as such indignity. Don't you agree?
Haste, O ye of small confidence, gather while you may, for temptation is abroad to try ye sorely. Ye are as dull as toddlers, reaching out to touch the pretty embers. Ye as if spawn of dragon womb, to reach out for the flames of fire from its mouth.
Brother Fexba, could you perhaps tone down your harangue until we get a chance to see what fresh new form of temptation might take?
Ye have no metal to resist new form.
Have you not been our able teacher for years? We have hardly had a good chance to prove ourselves against sin. We are looking forward to the spiritual test of it all.
Why is this thing called a clock? The only clock face it has is flat, dull, and lost in all that distracting detail. Furthermore, the hands don't move. Look, see for yourselves. They're painted to remain at 1 minute before midnight. All you'll see here is mechanics, my friends. I know this for a fact. You'll see mechanical cornfields growing, moods waxing and waning, a volcano spewing a soft red cloth, done up with black and red sequences. With all this tick-tocky business, why not have a pair of circulating arms on the clock face? Why not? I ask you. I'm asking you. Yes, you, Garnett. And you, Stoll. And you, Purpura. Why, no real clock here? The answer, of course, is that the clock isn't meant to measure earthly time, but the time of the soul, redemption, and condemnation time. For the soul, each instant is always a minute short of judgment. 1 minute short of judgment, my friends. If you died in the next 16 seconds, would you want to spend eternity in the suffocating depths reserved for idolaters?
Awful lot of noise in the neighborhood tonight. All our lives are activities without meaning. We burrow rat-like into life, and we swarm rat-like through it. And rat-like, we are flung into our graves at the end. Now and then, why shouldn't we hear a voice, a prophecy, or see a miracle play beneath the apparent sham and indignity of our rat-like lives? A humble pattern and meaning still applies. Come near, my good people, and watch what a little extra knowledge augurs for your lives.
Give over. Let go of me.
The Time Dragon sees before and beyond and within the truth of your sorry span of years here. Look at what it shows you.
This panders to your basic instincts.
I'll put you down in the root cellar. I will, for they'll be after you tonight with pitchforks. The way that thing is behaving itself, they'll look for you in your lodge, but they won't look in my keeping room.
Melina. They'll find her.
She'll be seen to. We women can manage that much, I guess. You chew that paste of pinnoble leaves, ducky. You do that. You'll be unconscious before you know it. You'll relax. Out will pop the little sweetheart. And all will be well in the morning. Thought you would smell of rose water and fairy dew. But you stink like the rest of us. Chew on, my ducky. Chew on. Oh, I hope someone would be here. How is she?
Nearly out. And so's the baby. An hour more, I reckon.
Well, I'm told to warn you. The men are drunk and on the prowl. They've been riled up by that dragon of the magic clock, you know, and are looking for Frax to kill him. The clock said to. They're likely to stagger out here. We better get the wife safely away. Can she be moved?
Oh, no, I cannot be moved. And find Frex. Tell them to kill him. Good and hard for me. For I never knew such a pain so extraordinary. It made me see blood behind my own eyes. Kill him for doing this to me.
Let's leave her here and run for it. The clock said to kill her too, and the little dragon she's going to give birth to. I don't want to get caught. We've got our own reputation to uphold. We cannot abandon the fancy lady thing in the middle of delivery. I don't care what any clock says.
Anyone for some real lace from Gilligan?
There's a hay cart in the lower field. But let's do it now. Come help me fetch it. You, old mother hag, get your face on the linens and come dampen this pretty pink brow. Dwarf and his boykins were drinking in the tavern too. There's no one here to stop us.
So, you're peering in the tavern windows at the men, you slut.
Come on, drag her in. Wine, you fiend. It's your first job.
Another willful boy. Shall we kill it?
Don't be so nasty to it. It's a girl.
Ha! Look again. There's the weather vane. Look what we get for our troubles. A little green patty of butter. Why don't we kill it? You know what the people say.
I think it's rotten. It smells like dung.
That is dung you're smelling, you idiot. You're squatting in cow patty pie.